to the neck of the woods of my hood. Show you what we living like. Gangster to the core, ankle wrap flame or paint your kitchen floor. With your whore, shit you can't ignore. Things you endure when fucking with the boy. All I heard was easy, don't kill me no more. I hear your bullshit, I play Matador. I'm out of category, I ain't there with y'all. I got a positive vibe, but I ain't scared of y'all. Get the kid negative, never that at all. That red that go off, that I got a bitch so fine, her name Perry on. She know how to stay in quarters and I carry on. I blow out of town grass when I'm out of town. Uptown in the building, not a sound. Cause killers don't get heard about. They get whispered about or you get murdered out. We'll never take it to the neck of the woods.
What's going on, AMG? We are live broadcast. Let me turn this down a little bit. Broadcast number 48 here on the AMG network. Appreciate everybody checking us out, joining us. We got a special matchup today. Don't forget to check out the Headliners podcast over there on our YouTube channel. Episode volume number 4 for the podcast as we talk Patrick Mahomes, the trade to Tampa Bay. We get to see that game tonight. Player gave a 38-21 prediction. Kansas City is going to fall to 0-4 per our man Playa. Also, we talk about quarterback controversy in New Orleans. So a lot of things we're going over. And the New Orleans Saints, man, is such a talented team. They're trying to figure out their quarterback spot now. Might not be the rookie. And we go over some of these older players, 36 years and over. Who are the top guys we got, Player? We play a little game called One More Year or Hang It Up. And we're talking Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Cameron Hayward, Travis Kelce, off the top of my head, naming a few. Julio Jones is playing pretty good there for the Chicago Bears. 8 catches, 100 yards so far to start the season, but a lot of cool stuff. Make sure you check it out at the Headliners podcast. What's going on, Nemo? And Draco in the building, JB as well, Brad, Slamfist, Playa, Daniel Singh. He was the one traded, almost picked off, finds his man, and then forever young, Travis Kelce, his best run of the year. He's going to get into the end zone, and just like that, touchdown,
5,
Kansas City.
3, 2, 1.
They've had enough. It is time for the Kansas City Chiefs to win a game. Field goal. At the end of the game, week 1 versus the Titans, they dropped to 0-1. 21-point lead in week 2 versus the Patriots. They blow that on AMG Live broadcast number 47. They're 0-2. They lose again in week 3. I think it was a 6-point loss. They're 0-3. Life after Mahomes, winless. They lost to the Cardinals, the reigning Super Bowl champions, 27-21. Still were in that game. Daniel Singh, big moments. Can he live up to the expectations? Can he fill the shoes that Patrick Mahomes left behind? Because he went barefoot into Tampa. Because of alligators and such. Easy peasy. Man, Travis Kelce. Shotgun formation, number 5, Patrick Mahomes. Why is he wearing number 5? 15's already taken. Injury timeout, Hamilton for the Kansas City Chiefs coming into this game. We talked about life after Mahomes for the Kansas City Chiefs, not looking too good, a little gloomy. But Tampa, this is a team that is trying to win this division, that's been dominated by Carolina. They're sitting at 2-1. This is a big game for them to stay competitive for that. There goes Mahomes rolling out of the pocket. Running for his life. Not out of the pocket, and that's exactly how you contain that situation. Let's see if we can check that out on replay if I got that. Watch Mahomes here. He drops back. You get some edge pressure. You try to make something happen. He stretches a throw there to the right side to Cameron Quinton. 3rd and inches, going to have to pick this up, and they absolutely do. Cameron Quinton, 2 carries, 13 yards. Cameron Quinton, one of the most talented halfbacks in the AMG, and that's one of my man Playa's favorite. And we said earlier, don't forget to check it out. This is the Headliners podcast, just dropped volume number 4. Cameron Quinton, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Tom Brady. We talk about it. We talk about everything. You can find that on the network schedule there at Watch AMG TV on Twitter, as well as at All Madden Gaming. Wait, what are you talking about? Commentary up. Am I confused? Hello? How does it look and sound in the chat? Let me know. Throw there to the right side. Mike Evans down to the 25-yard line, spinning and winning. That's a nice move by Mike Evans. That's so nice. We're going to have to see that one twice. Let's check it out. A little play action boot there to the right side. We call this a little Tennessee special here in the AMG. Send the tight end on a streak to clear out. Opens it wide open there for Mike Evans. Let me know how it looks and sounds in the chat. And that's 51 total gifted subs from Spongy. Going to be a big team selection boost for my man Spongy the champ there. Appreciate that. Yeah, you're tripping me. You say commentary. I'm like, oh, what are you talking about? And then you say it's a stream, though. I don't know if you're talking about mine or just take a lap. Winning down angle route, not there. Patrick Mahomes going to roll right side. There's a nice throw. No looker across his body. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
5, 4,
6 on the
3,
board, and Mike Evans couldn't
2,
get that ball off his
1.
hand if he wanted to, man. He got the sticky hands. Mike Evans out of Texas A&M, and that ain't Johnny Manziel throwing it to him. That's one of the best in the business. The newly acquired number 5, Patrick Mahomes. And you want to know how much Patrick Mahomes offered the kicker of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for that number 15? I don't know. But whatever it was, he should have taken it. The disrespect. That was just a nice little pass here. Let's check it out again. This is the touchdown to tie it up at 7. We saw Travis Kelce, 37 years old, and it looked like he was kind of falling apart. Player says it's time for him to hang it up. There's the replay. Rolling to this right side, looking, buying time. And that's what's so good about Patrick Mahomes when he gets outside of the pocket. Is he a threat to run? Yeah. But what is he really doing? I mean, when he gets outside, he's just kind of probing, waiting. Evans coming across here. And the defense has to respect the legs, so they step up and allow Mike Evans to kind of find his way behind you. There's a throw there to the right side, and it looks like Tampa's going to get Sean Murphy, but SMB 2-3 gets the INT. I'm going to have to check that one out on replay. There's a throw. Does he get his feet in? Man. As Kansas City, Daniel Singh looking on that right side for number 10, White. And it looked like he was trying to toe tap, and it just didn't happen. Wow, that was you just got to wonder, SMB got an opportunity to play on the offensive side of the ball? That was just a phenomenal job kind of tracking the ball and toe tapping, slapping. Here we go to the left side. Cameron Quinton looking for space, just really nowhere to go, but still picks up 4. 3rd and 6 here for Patrick Mahomes, 44-yard line. And I'm going to mark this because this is where you know what's going on. This is why you get a run there on that second down. You're at the 44-yard line. You're Tampa. You're going to get aggressive here. If you don't pick this first down up, and they are going to pick it up. There's a nice throw there to the left side. A little crossing route when in doubt, finds man Terry. Number 2, hurtling, journaling. Down to the 7-yard line, takes a big hit. If they don't pick that up, they're going for that 4th down. They're not going to kick at the 44. They're not kicking a 62-ish yard field goal. They're going to continue to try to score touchdowns. It's a touchdown team. This ain't a field goal team. Little toss to the outside. Cameron Quinton going to pick up a few once again. Mr. 4 yards. You touch him in the backfield, he's still finds a way to fall forward and pick up 4. Play in the chat says, Sing doing Sing things. Absolutely. You usually see that later in the game. 2nd and goal I formation. Patty Mahomes. Once again, CQ for 7. That's 6 on the board. Touchdown.
5, 4,
Gotta love it.
3, 2, 1.
Might have missed the extra point. No, it's good. 14-7, Tampa. After falling down 7-0, it's a 14-0 run here in the first quarter. Still $1:20 left in the first. A lot of time left. Kansas City sitting 0-3 on the season. Tampa 2-1 since making this big trade. It just doesn't seem like Kansas City has truly found its ability to close games out. You got a 6-point loss to the reigning Super Bowl champions of AMG Season 9, the Arizona Cardinals. And then you got a field goal, a loss at the end of the game by a field goal after a 21-point lead. Heartbreaking, especially after that Week 1 performance versus Tennessee, where they looked really good, and they ended up losing by a field goal at the end on that one as well. There's a pass underneath. This Mecole Hardman shrugs his first man off, and he's going to get down to the 44-yard line. 2 big plays, 2 passes, 2 completions, 92 yards, and Daniel Singh's receivers are keeping the feet a-churning for him because he hasn't really driven the ball down the field too much. It's been most of these quick throws, 2 quick throws, and the receivers have been on their high horse trying to make this easier for the quarterback. No, a lot of pressure there. There's another throw underneath, and they almost had a beat on the ball. No huddle real quick, tight formation. There's a play action, rolling to his left side. Nothing's there. He's got to run for it. Singh's got a little bit of space. Miller chasing him, not going to get there. Down to the 10-yard line. 5 takes a hit, ball's out, and then just like that, Singh, who does a phenomenal job of recognizing he's got to get out of the pocket, lays an egg. Let's see this once again. You get the play action, nothing over there. Everything stopped on that left side. You got a whole field. You go to the 40, 35. You're being chased, and you just got to get out of bounds here. He stays in bounds, takes a big hit. 33, lays it. And hey, man, never give up on the play, because look at this. The guy that's chasing him was number 9. He ends up picking up that fumble. Cameron Quinton almost, he avoids a hit stick that, watch the guy shoot the gap here. Here's Cameron Quinton. This is how nasty Cameron Quinton is. Right here, up the gap, just, not today. You think you got a beat on him, you're able to lay some kind of lumber, maybe get the ball back for your team, and he just, a little sidestep. Shotgun formation, 2nd and 8. Mahomes in his own end zone, over the middle of the field. Nice pass, catch and run. Terry getting scary, number 2. Down to the 26-yard line. That's his 2nd catch of the day, 57 yards, and they're spreading them out. And just like that, see, I don't like this. If I'm Kansas City and I'm going to hard flat here, I'm not going to contain. I'm going to send some type of blitz paired with this flat. So I'm going to send these guys, and then I'm bringing either here or there, and I'm taking this away. So you get some pressure, and you hope he looks back to the flat and disregard my drawing if you can't appreciate it. O.J. Howard picks up a first down, stiff arm for a little bit more. Play us at 38 to 21. Man, I could see it happening at this point. Nice RPO there by Patty Mahomes. But you had an opportunity with Daniel Singh outside the pocket to tie this game up. You're in Kansas City, you're 0-3. The crowd is just feeling a little bit concerned right now. All the winning that's been done in the past from this team. You just wonder, you ship Mahomes, you get back Chris Godwin, Daniel Singh. You're 0-3. You got to win this game. Or you think it's bad for Daniel Singh now. The media, the insiders are all going to be talking about this game. This is the biggest game of the first quarter here of this season. And Tampa sitting 2-1, Kansas City 0-3, Kansas City at home. Daniel Singh already doing a little too much, a couple turnovers already, and just mental mistakes. There's Patty Mahomes does a great job selling the play action, and RPO's there to the left side. If you're wondering how this game started off, Travis Kelce, 37 years old. We talk about him on the Headliners podcast. And he just absolutely busted a 75-yard touchdown starter just right off a little 5-7-yard catch. And he was off. He was running. I haven't seen that in years from him, man. He's really trying to get this crowd into this game. It's a sellout here. A lot of Patrick Mahomes jerseys as well. And don't forget to check out the Headliners podcast. Guys, watch the scene here. Not there. Looking, going to take underneath. Got a guy on the left side. Doesn't take him. Mahomes trying to get out. Nowhere to go. And that's the first good play on the defensive side of the ball. And let's take a look at how they were able to contain Patrick Mahomes there to get that sack. 9-7 lays him on his back. You're in shotgun formation here. You're looking. You're cooking. And the pressure just comes, and Patty really nowhere to go. And we're back to live action here. Don't forget to check out the Headliners podcast here on our YouTube channel. A phenomenal episode 4, the best one yet. Mike Evans juking his way into the end zone. You see the journal, you see the juke. But now you get to see much of Mike Evans here. That was just a phenomenal little RPO. You've seen a lot of these from Mahomes. He just gets out. See you later. And that's the second time. And a lot of these guys, I mean, we're early in the season. You can tell by how spry and agile and quick these players are moving on the field. And, you know, last couple AMG lives ago, we're sitting at the end of AMG season 9, and you see the season just wears these players down, and you don't see, you know, that kind of light on your feet movement, man, just tippy-toeing without a sound. Mike Evans, wow. 21-7. Kansas City quickly going to find themselves maybe in a situation they haven't been before this season, and that's far behind chasing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I mean, they've been front running, and that's been Daniel Singh's kind of MO. He front runs and then doesn't come up big at the end. And it's just not the type of quarterback making plays that you need to have a franchise that you believe, hey, we can win a Super Bowl, or we can win a division, we can win a conference championship, we can compete. You got to make those kind of timely plays, and it just hasn't been the case for him in his career. And that dates even back to the first couple snaps in Tampa Bay, where he was going to be the starter for Tom Brady, and then Brady ends up in AMG season 6 coming back on the field and being a full-time starter just a couple weeks in. There's a little throw underneath, got space. Mecole Hardman, he's too quick. SMB's got an INT, but not this one. He runs right into the defender. 33's already got a hit stick fumble already. And right there, Mecole Hardman charging down the field. And once again, these receivers for Kansas City finding a lot of yards after the catch. There's a handoff up the middle. Aaron Jones, a former Green Bay Packer, 3 carries, 23 yards. 8 yards from the red zone, 2nd and 7 for Kansas City. They were up 7-0, and it's been a 21-0 run for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, led by Patrick Mahomes. Let's see what they got here. 2-minute warning. All 3 timeouts, 6 timeouts between the both of these teams. Number 2, Daniel Singh under center. 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends set. Travis Kelce there to the right side, man in motion on the left. That's Chris Godwin. They got him in the trade from Patrick Mahomes. Let's see what we can get done. 33 in the backfield. Now you got a slot on the right side. Looking, got time, had Godwin wide open. Aaron Jones going to stay on his feet, takes a big hit. Let us take a look at this play one more time. Oh, that's not the play that we had. And did anybody else notice Chris Godwin wide open when he motioned him to the right side and he was on that go, and he was right in between on those seams. He ran right up the alley of that zone coverage. Nobody inside could have thrown it right to him, but maybe a little hesitancy from Daniel Singh. Already 2 turnovers in this game. They're going to pick up a first down, 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Tight formation, man in motion. There's the handoff. Mecole Hardman trying to get some type of end around action. He's going to lose 2 there. That's a nice tackle in an open field. Tampa doing a great job inside the red zone. One of the best in the business. Top 7 in the red zone defensively so far. Yeah, it is, Nemo. That's sometimes how you end up putting the ball on the ground. We've already seen 1 fumble already. There's a quick throw, high pass. Finds his man Travis Kelce. Man, he whipped that right by the ear of the defender. And mind you, Daniel Singh's played against this defense for 4 years. He knows the principles and the strategy here. He knows that Knowles, easy for me to say, right over top number 11, just gives up that seam. And there's going to be a touchdown here. I think he's coming back with a holding call as Gray's going to get there. And yeah, Orlando Brown's going to move him back. So when you get something positive inside this tight space in the red zone, you got to convert on it. You can't have oh, my wife almost dropped her phone and caught it at the last second. See, you need hands like that. Those are the type of hands that you got to see in this game. Clutch time. Looking. Wheel route. Aaron Jones stays on his feet, takes a big-time hit. Once again, that's SMB. Oh, man. Sean Murphy Button is turning into, I mean, let's just keep him on deck. He's just making, look, he comes off his man here. Big time hit. A lot of big hits so far on this Tampa defense. Man, they got some big hitters, some fast linebackers, and they are right here trying to stop Kansas City from their second touchdown of the game. 2nd and goal looking. Singh steps up. No, that's not what you want to do. It puts the ball on the ground. It might be at the 1 yard line. No, it's a touchback. Even worse, right before half, leaving points on the board. Oh, no. Daniel Singh steps up, tries to take off. Oh, head-scratching moment. You're watching AMG Live broadcast number 48 here on twitch.tv/allmaticgamescfm. If you're interested in joining, come in, join in the chat. Diamondleagues.com/AMG. You can also follow us on Twitter at allmaticgaming, at WatchAMGTV. There's a draw up the middle. A lot of space there. But everything outside. And we're going to go into half 21-7 after a 7-0, 75-yard, one-play hitter quitter for Kansas City. Travis Kelce got on the board. And that's been all the points we've seen so far from Kansas City here at home. Patrick Mahomes jerseys everywhere. Kansas City jerseys, of course. But nonetheless, obviously, the love isn't lost here in Kansas City as Tampa's going to get the ball to start the second half to extend this 14-point lead. Down to the 25-yard line, 75 yards to go. Let's get it rocking and rolling. Patrick Mahomes, Mike Evans, Cameron Quinton. You know the guys. You know the roster. You know the talent. O.J. Howard. See how they start the second half. That's a big play-saving tackle there. You like to see that in open field. I mean, you see Cameron Quinton probing. Usually that speed, he's right there. He's kind of waiting for his blocker in front of him. But he usually does it at such a he takes good angles. He keeps good space between the defender and himself. And right there, he was really waiting for that block, and he was going to accelerate past that lineman. But that was a great open field tackle, and that's not a good open field tackle. There goes Patty Mahomes. Dangerous throw. Could have been picked off. Finds O.J. Howard down to the 45, 44, 43-yard line. O.J. Howard making a phenomenal play. Wow. Look at Patty Mahomes' crossbody here. You got to come up with this play. You got to make a play if you're number 50. Wow. There's a throw underneath. Patrick Mahomes, 10 of 11, 216 yards in the first catch of the day there for number 1. Knox. Pistol formation. There's a little counter run. Cameron Quinton got to get outside. A lot of space over there. I see exactly what he's saying. You got a guy here. You're running this little counter run back this way, and he's looking. If he can get here, he's gone. The defense kind of came in. Everyone kind of found themselves inside the box, and that allowed that counter run. Everyone thought that run was going right. Here goes play action option pass. Finds his man, Mike Evans, journaling into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. You could just tell by that catch. Only thing Mike Evans is concerned about, and this is a big receiver, 6'5", right? He's only concerned about this safety coming for his legs. Eric Ebron's it into the end zone here. Well, that's just a little play action option pass. You got to get more depth if you're the linebacker here. The safety drops back, and he's looking to play that O.J. Howard on that seam, but you got to stay in front of O.J. Howard. You can't. It was just bad coverage. That was just bad coverage. You allowed the seam to clear you out there, and the post gets over top of the linebackers. That's just not good coverage there for Kansas City. 28-7. It's a show or go time for Kansas City. You either show up or you go home. There's an angle route when in doubt. That's Aaron Jones, and that's a shoestring tackle there in the back, downfield, down to the 48-yard line. There's a throw to Travis Kelce, and you talk about the 37-year-old Travis Kelce. Can he still get separation? He gets separation here. This is just a misplaced ball behind him. You got to put that ball out and in front of him. You got the defender a step behind. You got an angle, lead that to the sideline upfield. Let Travis catch that over the shoulder, and he's gone. Travis Kelce has been really impressive so far for the 37-year-old tight end, and Daniel Singh barely gets rid of that one. They were fortunate to get a catch there. They got a score on this drive. 3rd and 1, 3 minutes left in the third quarter. This is week 4 action between the two teams that had the hottest offseason. Well, maybe the most controversial one. There's a nice pass. And this one, 83, the tight end, 283, graze into the end zone. And Kansas City finally responds after giving up 28 straight. They're in the end zone. Extra point is up and bueno. See what big play started this all for them. There was a bad pass there by Kelce. You got the 48, feeling a little discouraged, and you get yourself a first down on the ground. Everything starts coming together. And Daniel Singh able to drive his team down there and keep this game interesting for our viewers here on twitch.tv/AllManaGamingCFM. And in the time that they actually show life, Kansas City, after that 7-0 start, is the time Dark Brawler comes in the chat and says Kansas City's dead. And they just scored. This is the most life they've shown us since 5:55 left in the first quarter. You're late. And then he says dead when they traded Mahomes. You must have just showed up. Same formation they scored on before with the counter. This is new to Patrick Mahomes. We haven't seen this in Tampa. This is a new wrinkle to the offense, man. In motion. Mahomes dropping back, screenplay, love it. I have not seen that before here on AMG Live, but I haven't seen that either. Number 3, 25, 20, 15. Try to slow down and get cute, but that was a phenomenal run. Wow. Look at this after the run. Green getting mean there. Juke inside, outside, spinning, winning, diving, surviving. I think he probably could have beat him to the pylon there. Wow. Mahomes trying to put this back to a 21-point lead. He's going to run. He's rolling to the right. He's going to run. He's still going to run. He takes a hit out of bounds. Maybe a little face-off between him and Gay. Oh, man. You get to go and take a hit at your former quarterback, and he just stands you up. That's got to hurt. There's a run up the middle. Cameron Quinton, player's finest. Touchdown. And when you show, you got a pulse. A little bit of life left in you. Patrick Mahomes comes right down with the offense and puts that notion to rest. Player said 35-21 or 38-21. It's right there, but I don't know, player. I think Tampa and Patrick Mahomes, a little chip on his shoulder, maybe. Maybe Patrick's playing a little angry today. You gonna trade me? Okay, we play week 4. You sure you want to do this? It's been a dominating performance. Since the 7-0 start, they've been outscored 35-7. Daniel Singh. I like Kansas City. They've had some tough losses. They could easily be 2-1, 3-0 right now. But this game ain't it. There's a dangerous throw. That's picked off. Man, just sit down in the middle of the field looking for White. Daniel Singh doing what he does best. And Tampa Bay taking advantage of it. A lot of options here. Tries to get aggressive deep. And you get the guy sitting in the middle of the field. And maybe that's just a little miscommunication. Daniel Singh thinking, okay, maybe this guy's coming across the field, but instead he just kind of hooks and sits down right here. And the linebacker sitting, he sees him. He knows he's here and maybe playing a little stupid here. thinking you can whip it right by his ear. It just doesn't tend to be the case. Patrick Mahomes underneath, and there's a tackle for Snead there down to the 7-yard line. Mahomes continuing to sling it downfield against his former team. Slam in the chest is over like a rover. You need something special here, Slam. You need a turnover here if you're Kansas City. You need Mahomes to make a mistake. Cameron Quinton put the ball in his hands. 14 carries, 67 yards, 2 touchdowns. Just another day in the office for number 7. You know, they asked Cameron Quinton why he's number 7. He says, because I get touchdowns. And they said, they're looking at him, right? Touchdowns worth 6, He says, well, I can kick the extra point too if they need me. That's the confidence he got here. Touchdown. Mike Evans into the end zone. They did it again. Extending the lead. Mike Evans, touchdown number 2. Tampa, 42. Kansas City, inverted 42. 41, 14. 42-14. Cameron Quinton, if you watch and listen, if you listen to the Headliners podcast, you know he's a favorite of the show. Play doesn't stop talking about him. I'm starting to believe there's some kind of family tree. Maybe he went on one of those sites and he saw the Quintons in there. He said, "Oh, it feels like hey, Uncle Player there, supporting his nephew there, Cameron Quinton. We hear about him all the time, how talented he is, how explosive he is." And there's a throw on that right side. That's going to be picked off. And, Fox number 8, he's going to get in on the... As Travis Kelce makes a nice tackle there. Travis Kelce looked like he hadn't tackled in a long time. That was a shoulder-to-shoulder tackle here. More of a, please run by me, don't run at me. I'm not trying to make this tackle. I'm 37 years old. Get down. That looks like the tackle they make at like a supermarket when you get a guy... trying to run out with 20-pack of beer. (42-14), Tampa dominating, 28-point lead. I am a little surprised, but there's just a missed tackle right up the middle. The backup halfback in there. We already see him make a big play. Green had a phenomenal run early in this game. And here's a throw that got picked off. Just trying to get over the that's a great. Once again, you talk about the hands of these receivers. How important it was that Godwin stayed in Tampa and they end up losing him. How much is going to affect this team. And you look at what we saw today, and there's really no impact without Chris Godwin. But more importantly, look at the hands. If they run out of receivers, they might take some of these corners and... I know you're terribly frightened. What the hell? My friends. Game's over, man. I appreciate it. GG's in the chat. Stranger Things. Yeah, this is part 2 to the season 4 coming out, guys. You're going to want to check it out.
Never did it all. That red, that go off. That black, I got a bitch quarters and I carry on. I blow out of town grass when I'm out of town. Uptown in the building, not a sound. Cause killers don't get heard about, they get whispered about.